on the continued explosive testimony that implicates the police minister and Shadrack Sibiya. I am now joined by the former Western Cape Police Commissioner, Dr Lennit Max. Dr. Max, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Another stunning, quite explosive day. I want us to start with some of the comments that were made by General Fannie Masemola today when he was asked the question, if he knew then what he knows now, how would he react? And he said, if I knew then about that December 31st letter to disband the PKTT, what I know now, not only would I not have suggested a phased out winding down, but I would have outright rejected it. What stood out for you, Dr. Lennit Max?
Yeah, good afternoon. Yes, the letter is clear. That is a particular instruction and it's unlawful. It's against the Constitution. You must understand that annually the president, when he delivers his speech, his SOPA, State of the Nation address, then he speak on the different departments in government, and among others, obviously the South African Police Service, what government is going to do, and the vision of that of government to address crime, specific crimes and crime in general, and how to bolster the department to ensure that they execute their constitutional mandate. Now that is the vision of government. Now the minister is then been appointed to oversee that particular strategic approach, as well as the vision of government has been executed. In other words, the minister got an oversight responsibility. Now, in terms of the Constitution, Section 2053, the police are mandated to combat crime and ensure the safety of the inhabitants of South Africa and enforce the law, among others. Now, Section 206(1) and 207(2) indicates clearly that the role of the minister. The minister is responsible for policy, and 207 indicates clearly that the National Commissioner, who's been appointed in terms of Section 207(1) by the President of the country to take charge of the police administration as well as operations, should exercise that duties by direction of the minister as well as policy. Now, by direction of the minister doesn't mean that you can write a letter and then instruct the National Commissioner to do things like, among others, what we actually heard earlier, and that is to close down a very important investigation team. So, yes, now, Commissioner Masemola, he is totally correct. Yesterday, I was unhappy with his behavior and the way that he answered and responded to questions. Today, I think much better, and he gave me confidence. He deserved to be in the position, but yesterday I was a bit doubtful. And yes, that is totally against the Constitution, against policy. And I think what the minister did also borders on defeating the ends of justice. And that is serious. So, but at this point in time, we are not going to say that, and I don't want to do that, to say all what was said is already evidence. It must be tested to determine the veracity thereof. And obviously, the rules of natural justice needs to be complied with, and that is to hear the other side. So we are looking forward to hear what those being implicated in the two witnesses' statements, what is their response with regards to those allegations.
Dr. Max, as you're mentioning as well, you know, it was quite explosive, and to hear that encroachment that you speak of as well, with that experience you have being the former Western Cape Police Commissioner. It is quite valuable indeed. Really appreciate your time. That is, of course, Dr. Lennit Max, who's just joining us on reaction of the wrapping up of the Madlanga Commission for today. It will, of course, resume on Thursday.